My name is Dan McHale, and I'm a head men's basketball coach at Eastern Kentucky University.
And what has your experience been like between being named head coach and now?
It's been a crazy 6 months, but a good crazy. I had to hire a great staff and recruit about 5 or 6 guys, re-recruit some guys into the program, get to know my players. My wife and I had our third child along the way, and moved a family of 3 from Minnesota to Kentucky and getting settled. So it's been a whirlwind, but it's been great.
And tell us your general thoughts about the upcoming season.
I'm excited. Anytime you're new to a situation and you get to know players, you're not sure if they're your type of guys and, if they're going to fit into the way I play. And I've been very, very fortunate. I've inherited a good group of young men that work hard every day, guys that are hungry. I did lose a lot from the previous coaching staff's team last year. So I've got guys that are excited to prove that they can play. And, we've added a lot of new faces that have really blended it well with the returning guys.
What do you like most about your team this year?
What I like most about my team this year is I think we are very, very deep. I've got some guys that can play different positions. And the way I play, the way we press, we're going to play 10 or 11 guys. And I wasn't sure when I first got the job whether I was going to be able to play the way I wanted. But I was able to get some guys into the program that fit my style. And the returning guys have really bought in. So I think our depth is my biggest strength in our team this year.
And good, sorry, checking time. And what's the biggest challenge for your team this year?
I think the biggest challenge for my guys is I look down my roster and I don't have much game experience on it. I really only returned 2 guys that played significant minutes last year, and they really weren't integral parts of the offense per se. So when I look at some transfers that sat out last year and some newcomers to the program, I don't have seasoned vets. I'm a young team on paper, and even my older guys really don't have game experience. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take time to gel, but I think the biggest challenge is getting everyone caught up to speed pretty quickly.
And what do you think about the OVC overall this year?
I think the OVC this year is going to be great. Obviously everyone talks about Belmont and they talk about Murray State, but you look at top to bottom, and I've watched film on every team in the league this year. It's as talented as it's going to be, in quite some time. So I think it's anyone's race. I hope we can compete night in, night out, and at the end of the day be there when it's all over. But it's going to be great. Night in, night out, it's going to be some dogfights.
And what will it take for your team to cut down the nets in Nashville in March?
For my team to cut down the nets in Nashville, I just think we have to focus every day. I look at my guys, and every single day I say we have to get better today. And if we get better today, we'll be better off tomorrow. So, it's going to take a lot. I've got some guys that need to really step their games up, and it's going to take a lot for my guys. But we're up for the challenge, and we'll be there.
And what impact, if any, will some of the rule changes have on the game this season?
Yeah, I think the rule changes will have a really big impact, especially the 30-second shot clock, not resetting the 10 seconds of the backcourt, not having 5 seconds. It's all going to adjust, make coaches adjust to where they're going to play. They're really going to emphasize physical play this year. So it's going to be, you're not going to be able to get away with some of the stuff you had before, and you really got to worry about calling fouls in practice and getting your guys trained to play without fouling. So, I think it's going to take some time for everyone to adjust, but at the end of the day, you just got to play.
And tell us about your non-conference schedule.
My non-conference schedule is great. I'm a big believer in playing the best early on to prepare us for the OVC, to prepare us for March. So we've got some great games at Kentucky, at West Virginia, at Marshall, at Western Kentucky, which was important for us to get that rivalry going, at UNC Wilmington, Manhattan College coming home. So, in May when I took the job, and I said this all sounded pretty good, I liked it. Now that it's October, it's a little bit challenging. But I'm excited. I want my guys to play the best night in and night out. That's only going to prepare us for a tough OVC play.